What is going on, everyone? We're back with another episode from our Bears franchise in Madden 17. Week 11 is upon us, and today the 7-2 Chicago Bears take on the 3-6 Arizona Cardinals. Now, we lost last week, and we are looking to avoid our first losing streak in a very long time. Kevin White can possibly come back this week. We'll talk more about that later, but Zach Dudley obviously out the remainder of the season after breaking his collarbone last week. I have made a move as Stephon Jordan also went out there. I put him on IR, so we're going to make a signing. It's Trey Utek. He was on our practice squad. I decided to leave quarterback alone for now. I'm not going to put Dudley on IR because if we do make the playoffs, he could possibly come back for the playoffs. So leave him where he is. Now, Kevin White, you can see, as these normally are, it's never really worth it to start the guy when he's hurt. So because, I mean, it's the middle of the season. It's not the end of the world. We don't absolutely need Kevin White back, so I'm going to leave him on the bench one more game. He'll be coming back next week. And as you take a look, we get into this one, the playoff picture, we sit atop the NFC still. So we've had some issues lately, but we're still there. And you can see it looks to be a weaker NFC this season as the Wildcards are sitting at 5-4. Still a lot of football left to be played in this season. But we could really use a victory today, as I really want to not have a losing streak here at this part of the season. It's been shaky ground here the last 3 or 4 weeks, and we need to turn it around here today. 1st and 10 now as the Cardinals have the ball first. It's going to be Jermaine Gresham out to the 43 as already the Cardinals moving the ball quickly here. 1st and 10 now. It's play action. Palmer looking downfield, and he is going to find an open Malcolm Floyd down to the 42, and the Cardinals across the 50 already. Now 2nd and 3 from the 35. It's going to be Palmer once again throwing, and he's going to find a quick one out there. Jermaine Gresham once again. Palmer a perfect 4 for 4. We got diced apart by Ryan Tannehill last week, so let's try and avoid that this week with Carson Palmer is here. We missed the sack opportunity, and Palmer is going to end up completing this one to Floyd, and the defense, not a good start to this game. 1st and goal now from the 7. Palmer and the Cardinals looking to finish this drive off. It's going to be David Johnson. He'll find the edge, and he has the touchdown, and just like that, the Cardinals will go up early 7-0. Tony Romo into the game here. Still perfect so far this season. 6 touchdowns, no interceptions. As 2nd 11, it's going to be Romo in the pocket here looking for the completion, and he's going to face pressure, but he is going to find Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill finally back for us. He has been sorely missed. Now 3rd and 6 as looking to keep this from being a quick drive. We will succeed in that. Alshon Jeffrey with the catch. We'll get it out to the 48 as Romo 2 for 2 here. As now 2nd and 7 from the 48-yard line. It's going to be Romo play action looking deep. He's going to find a receiver. It's going to be Tyreek Hill. He makes the catch down to the 25, and now we are in business, moving the ball nicely here on this first possession, which is what I really wanted to see. We've been struggling to move the ball lately, and we're doing a better job of it so far, but here it's going to be 1st and 10, and it will be a holding call. Max Tatum will be called for that one, so back it up 10 yards. Now 1st and 20 from the 35-yard line. It's going to be Romo empty backfield looking to make the completion, and we are eventually going to find an interception. I'll be honest with you here. I hit the wrong button. I was looking at the 2 receivers behind Melvin Gordon. I accidentally hit his button, and of course that is going to end in an interception. Very, very unfortunate because I think we could have tied the ball game up there, and a stupid mistake on my part is going to cost us. Now 3rd and 12, looking to not give up any points in this drive, but here on 3rd and 12, it's going to be Floyd down the middle. Just too open. That's no excuse. The secondary not playing well to start this game. In the 2nd quarter now, it's David Johnson with the carry, and he takes a big hit there from Voorhees Greg, coming up from his strong safety position to make the tackle. As now 3rd and 6, defense has not really been able to get a stop so far on 3rd down, and they will not here. Maybe. Actually, you know what? That was going to be a little bit short, so the Cardinals will have to kick the field goal. So 10-0. 2nd quarter, Melvin Gordon struggling to run the ball against this Cardinals defense. They have a very stout defensive line. As now another 3rd down here, it's going to be Romo throwing as he finds Tyreek Hill. He makes the catch, and that will be the 1st down. Romo 6 of 11. Not the best start to this game, especially with the interception. But now 2nd and 2. We're going to go play action here, looking for someone to get open downfield. It's going to be Romo throwing off his back foot, finds Melvin Gordon open this time, and he will get it down to the 25-yard line. That's where we find ourselves here now, 1st and 10, the last second adjustment here. Romo going to look for the pass, has got to get rid of it quickly. He takes a hit, he fumbles the ball. Fortunately, we recover it. And now I hate those fumble calls there. I don't think that's a fumble. But you know what, now 2nd and 21, looking to go to the end zone. Tyreek Hill, a nice defensive play made by Patrick Peterson, knocking that one out of Hill's hand. So 3rd and 21, somehow we complete this one to Hill. but he is going to be short of the first down, so we have to settle for the field goal. So finally we get some points on the board, but at this point, the game should be tied, honestly, not 10-3, as that interception, I think, maybe going to haunt us in this one. But sack there on that last play, so 3rd and 17. We need to stop, and instead we give up a humongous pickup there by Johnson. 59 yards for him on 10 carries as he gets a humongous first down. As now the Cardinals 2nd and inches. That pass to Johnson out of the backfield. Another first down, as this Bears defense simply cannot stop the Cardinals offense so far in this first half, as we are now sub 1 minute to go in the first half. Here is Gordon with the reception down to the 16. Timeout for the Cardinals, their first of the half. As now 2nd and 1, it's Palmer taking the quick drop, the quick throw. John Brown with it, and he is going to find the end zone, in things not looking good. We might be headed to our first losing streak in a very, I can't remember the last time we had a losing streak. It has to be the first season of the franchise, but trying to get some points on the board before halftime. 1st and 10 here. It's going to be a throw up in this one. Beautiful catch by Tyreek Hill. I wish he had stayed on his feet there, because that could have been a touchdown, but instead now 7 seconds. We have one more shot at the end zone here. It's going to be a quick pass to Hill. He had it in his hands. It's going to be dropped, so we'll kick the field goal. 6-17 going into halftime. That was not a good first half at all, and honestly, it's kind of a continuation of the game last week against the Dolphins. So coming out here, 3rd quarter, 2nd and 7. There is a pass to Daniel Braverman. That's going to be a first down off 1st and 10 from the 43, as we could really honestly use a touchdown here to start this 3rd quarter. As Tyreek Hill has this one, he is going to drop it though, takes the hit. And now 3rd down, looking for the first. We're going to find our star wide receiver, Alshon Jeffrey. And again, wish he could have stayed up there. Could have got a lot more yards. Now 2nd and 7. Melvin Gordon looking to get something going here in the second half. He will get close to the first down here. He now has 36 yards on just 9 carries though. 3rd and 2, looking for that first, and we're going to find it. Tyreek Hill coming up big in his first game back from injury. Now 1st and 10, Melvin Gordon up the middle is going to get it down near the 20, actually going to get it to the 20-yard line. So 2nd and 4 now from the 25 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. As this 3rd quarter going by too quickly here, Alshon Jeffrey with the catch. Another first down for us, as now in position. We got to get the touchdown here, 2nd and 9, especially with how long this drive is taking. As across the middle, it's going to be Marquise Lee. Takes a big hit, but he's going to hold on. So 3rd and 3 now from the 4. It's going to be the throw out to Daniel Braverman. Makes the catch an odd way into the end zone, but he is going to get in, and that is going to be the touchdown. So 2-point conversion now to try and make it a 3-point game. And this one, honestly, just a bad attempt. We got to work on our 2-point conversion plays. The selection there, not a good one. So it's going to be a 4-point game, 3 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. But you know what? Honestly, we're back in this one now. If the defense can step up here in the final quarter in a bit, I think we got a chance at coming back and winning this game. But first, it's going to be a flag on the Cardinals. So they're backed up 3rd and 17 here. It's going to be Carson Palmer. A ton of time to throw, but this one is not going to be enough for the first down. So we finally get a stop. We now have it here, last minute of the 3rd quarter. As we head into the 4th, we got a chance to take the lead. Melvin Gordon here finally breaking free. Gets the first down, 62 yards for him now, as he's going to get it again here on 1st and 10. The pitch to the left as he'll get to the outside, and nowhere really going there. He's going to pick up about 4 on the play. So 3rd and 5 now. It's going to be Tony Romo looking for the first down across the middle. He's going to find Tyreek Hill, but he cannot hold on to it once again. Tyreek Hill obviously not known for his sure-handedness, but we really needed that catch right there. So we get the field goal. This 1st and 10 play looked to be a broken play for the Cardinals, as Palmer kind of freaks out there in the backfield. So he takes a sack. They get some yards back. Now 3rd and 9. It's going to be Palmer looking. He's going to find the first down, and the Cardinals going back to work here. 2nd and 7 now from the 49. 7 minutes to go in the game. They're going to set up the halfback screen, and this one is set up beautifully. Johnson with the move. Voorhees Greg cannot make the tackle, and that is all Johnson will need. And that one might be the dagger into our hearts, as down 9 now. Not a ton of time left in this game. 1st and 10, we will take a sack. The offensive line, yet again in consecutive games, not doing a good job protecting the quarterback. 3rd and 5, here is Cameron Brate with the reception, as we'll get out of bounds at the 45. Not totally out of this one. We still got a chance here, but we got to make some plays. As here, 1st and 10. That's a play to make, but Alshon Jeffrey, another drop. Can we please hold on to the ball, guys? 3rd and 10 now. Romo across the middle will find Tyreek Hill. Not going to get enough for the first down, so we're going to play it smart. 54-yard field goal. The sure-footed Josh Lambo. It's up. It's good. So we're back to a one-possession game. We have all 3 timeouts. 4 minutes to go. We have got to get a stop here. 1st and 10. Carson Palmer dropping back, facing pressure, but he's going to find Brown down the field, and already the Cardinals across the 50. Now 2nd and 5 from the 49, or 39, excuse me. It's going to be Johnson, and here he is just, this guy is an absolute monster, and he is going to take it all the way down to the 6-yard line. 117 yards for Johnson. Unbelievable running back, as now 1st and goal, and when we needed a stop most, we let the Cardinals drive right down the field. So 2-point conversion attempt for them to make it a 14-point game. This one is going to fail as actually Palmer gets out of that sack. Could have completed it there, but it's going to fall incomplete. So 3rd and 3 now, 1:35 to go in the game. It's going to be Romo looking deep, and this one going to be intercepted, and that is going to be your ball game. We have lost consecutive games, and I am feeling a little bit uneasy about this team right now. We managed 6 points in the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, but just another awful game. A bad performance. Carson Palmer, 20 of 23 for 265, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Romo, 22 of 37 for 260, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. I'm going to talk about in a second the numbers you're seeing from the quarterback there. David Johnson, 18 for 159 and a TD. Melvin Gordon, 14 for 67. 2nd consecutive game where he has not been able to get it going. Tyreek Hill, though, nice game, 7 for 101. We threw it to him a lot. Did have some big drops, though. Cameron Brate goes 4 for 62, and Alshon Jeffrey, 5 for 56. Moving on to defense, Voorhees Greg will lead us with 9 tackles. Did have a tackle for loss as well. And then we're going to have Trevathan McPhee with tackles for loss as well. The sacks, only 3 in the game. Salisbury will get the only one for us, and then the 2 interceptions coming from the Cardinals. MVP of this week, I'm going to give it to Tyreek Hill. He played very, very well in his comeback game, but you can see he had 5 drops in this game, which is a lot, but I'm not going to put the game on him because the defense just did not do a good job stopping the Cardinals. I don't think we had any chance in that game with how the defense played, but I'm going to give him MVP this week as we now move on to Week 12, and as we now try to avoid a 3-game skid, we're going to be taking on the 2-8 Green Bay Packers next week in Lambeau. And I would say I was looking forward to playing a 2-win Packer team, but on the road in Green Bay is never an easy place to play. So we are definitely going to have to bring our A game in this one. Now, before we go, I do want to go back and touch on the QB numbers I said I was going to talk about. If you notice those numbers from Carson Palmer, he had 3 incompletions. Last week against the Dolphins, Ryan Tannehill was near perfect. Now, what I haven't really paid attention to in the last couple weeks, because we had our bye week and then we had a midseason update, so it was a little bit between me playing actual games for this series. EA put out an update which was very game heavy in terms of what they changed, and I've realized now over these last couple weeks that I might need to tweak the sliders a little bit. The QB's playing a little bit out of their minds, especially seeing what Ryan Tannehill did last week. I don't really necessarily think he should be having that good of a performance, so I'm going to make some minor tweaks to the sliders before the next game. I mean, normally in most cases, especially after the first couple updates that EA does for Madden, there's not a lot that changes the gameplay, so I normally don't pay too much attention to it, and once we kind of set on a slider set for the new year, I'll kind of tweak it throughout the year, but this one seemed to be pretty heavy on the gameplay changes. So, and especially as many games as I play, you notice some of the little things that change, so I'm going to tweak some things. I like how the game is playing, though. I like the challenge. I mean, it is an absolute dogfight trying to win these games, and that's exactly how I want to do it, but I don't want it to be to the point where it becomes unfair in the Madden world when the game kind of screws you in ways that it shouldn't and doesn't really keep the realism, takes the realism out of it, if anything, by giving the edge too much to the CPU. So I'm going to tweak it a little bit, maybe over the next couple weeks here, so that hopefully for the last few weeks of the season into the playoffs, we'll have a perfectly, near perfect playing game as we finish out this 3rd season. So that is going to be it for this one. Hopefully we can pick up the win next time. Make sure you do not miss that game against the Packers. That's going to be it for this video, though. If you enjoyed it, please go and give it a like. I'd really appreciate it, and subscribe to see any future videos that I make. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.